If you're in your 20s and feel like money just disappears, this video is for you. You get paid, a few days go by, and suddenly your bank balance is almost back at zero. Rent, food, friends, subscriptions, random Amazon stuff, it all adds up, and you're left thinking, how am I supposed to get ahead like this? In this video, I'm not going to tell you to stop drinking coffee or never go out. Instead, I'm going to give you a simple way to think about money in your 20s so you don't stay broke forever. Understand your income, control your expenses, build a small emergency cushion, and pay yourself first in a way that actually feels doable. Think of this as advice from someone a few steps ahead who made a bunch of money mistakes so you don't have to repeat all of them. Part 1. The real goal with money in your 20s. Let's start with the big picture. The goal in your 20s is not to become rich overnight. The goal is to stop living paycheck to paycheck, avoid the most painful money mistakes, and quietly build a base that your 30-year-old self will be grateful for. That base comes from 4 things: knowing what comes in, knowing what goes out, having a small safety net, and building the habit of saving a little before you spend the rest. Once you get those 4 things working, everything else, investing, bigger goals, nicer things, becomes much easier. Part 2. Rule number 1. Know what actually comes in. Rule number 1 sounds basic, but most people skip it. You have to know what actually comes in every month. That means adding up your real take-home income, your main job, part-time work, side gigs, and any other money that shows up regularly. Don't use the salary number from the job posting. Use what actually hits your bank account after tax and deductions. When you know your true monthly income, you have a hard limit. You can't build anything stable if you're guessing. Part 3. Rule number 2. Know where your money goes. Next, you need to know where your money is leaking. For 1 month, track every expense. You can use your banking app, a notes app, or a simple spreadsheet. The point is not perfection. The point is awareness. Group your spending into 3 buckets: needs, wants, and future me. Needs are things like rent, basic food, transportation, minimum debt payments, and essential bills. Wants are things like eating out, clothes, subscriptions, nights out, gaming, and random shopping. Future me is savings, extra debt payments, and any money you're setting aside for later. Seeing the numbers in front of you is often a shock. You might realize you're spending more on delivery and small online buys than on actual savings. That's not about shame. It's about finally seeing the game you're playing so you can change it on purpose. Part 4. Rule number 3. Use a simple budget, not a perfect one. Now that you know what comes in and where it goes, you need a simple rule for your money. A lot of experts suggest versions of the 50-30-20 idea. Around 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt payments. That exact split will not fit everyone, especially if your rent is high or your income is small. But the idea is powerful. Your needs get first priority, you leave some room to enjoy life, and you still protect something for your future. If 20% to savings feels impossible right now, start smaller. Even 5 or 10% is a win if you've never saved anything consistently before. The key is that some part of your income is always going toward future you. Part 5. Rule number 4. Pay yourself first. This is the rule that quietly changes everything. Pay yourself first. Most people do the opposite. They get paid, they pay bills, they spend whatever they want, and then they hope there's something left over to save. There usually isn't. Paying yourself first flips that script. The moment money hits your account, you automatically move a small percentage into savings before you spend on anything else. Some guides suggest an 80-20 approach, 20% to savings, 80% for everything else. Again, if that feels too high, pick a number that's challenging but realistic for you. Maybe 5% right now, aiming for 10, then 15, then 20 as your income grows. The actual percentage matters less than the habit. Every time you pay yourself first, you're telling your brain, my future matters as much as my present. Part 6, rule number 5, build a small emergency fund. Now let's talk about the safety net that keeps all of this from falling apart, the emergency fund. An emergency fund is just money set aside for real emergencies. Job loss, medical issues, urgent car repairs, or having to move suddenly. It is not for concert tickets, sales at your favorite store, or a new phone because you're bored. Most banks and financial educators suggest eventually saving around 3 to 6 months of your basic living expenses in an emergency fund. That sounds huge when you're just starting. So here's how to think about it in stages. Stage 1, aim for 1 month of expenses. Stage 2, once that's done, slowly grow it to 3 months. Stage 3, if your job is unstable or you're self-employed, keep building towards 6 months or more. You don't have to reach that number fast. Start with whatever you can, even $10 or $20 a week, and park it in a separate savings account you don't touch. Over time, that small cushion is what stops one bad month from turning into years of debt. Part 7. Rule number 6. Avoid the most painful mistakes. In your 20s, avoiding a few big mistakes matters more than making perfect moves. Here are some of the common traps people regret later. Spending more than you earn and using credit cards or loans to fill the gap. Ignoring how much debt actually costs you in interest, especially high-interest credit cards and payday loans. Not tracking your money at all and then wondering where everything went. Not building any emergency fund, so every problem becomes a crisis. You don't need to be perfect with money. You just need to stop doing the things that keep you permanently stuck. If all you do this year is live slightly below your income, avoid high-interest debt, and build even a small safety net, you're already doing better than a huge percentage of people your age. Part 8. How to start if you're currently broke. You might be thinking, this all sounds nice, but I'm already broke and maybe in debt. Where do I even start? Here's a simple starting path. Step 1. Track 1 month of spending and be brutally honest about where your money goes. Step 2. Cut or shrink a few non-essential things, even temporarily. Maybe it's fewer food deliveries, downgrading a subscription, or saying no to a couple of nights out. Step 3. Use that freed up cash to start a tiny emergency fund and pay yourself first, even if it's $5 or $10 at a time. Step 4. If you have high-interest credit card debt, focus any extra money on that once you've started a 1-month emergency cushion. You don't fix everything in 1 month, but you absolutely can change direction in 1 month. Part 9. What not staying broke forever actually looks like. Let's be clear about what success looks like here. Not staying broke forever doesn't mean driving a luxury car at 25. It means you aren't panicking every time rent is due. You can handle a surprise expense without your whole life collapsing. You're slowly paying down debt instead of adding more every month. You have a growing little pile of money that belongs to future you. When you hit that level, you can start thinking more about investing, bigger goals, and taking smart risks. But the foundation comes first. Part 10. This week's money challenge. To wrap up, here's your challenge for this week. Number 1. Write down your real monthly take-home income. Number 2. Track every expense for the next 7 days, just 1 week. Number 3. Pick one tiny amount, even $5, and move it into a separate savings account the moment you get paid. That's you paying yourself first. Number 4. Decide one thing you can cut or shrink next week and commit that saved money to your emergency fund or debt. These moves won't make you rich overnight, but they will do something more important. They'll prove to you that you can actually control your money instead of feeling controlled by it. If this video helped you see money in your 20s a little more clearly, comment one change you're going to make with your next paycheck. And if you want more simple, non-preachy breakdowns of sleep, psychology, and life skills for your 20s, subscribe for new videos every Thursday. Your future self is watching what you do with your money now.